Say, Pop, I've plugged the S1011 module into the LK14 Teachacompute. He said that contained information on the effects of a poor diet.
Yeah, that should be fun. Those uncivilized people back in the 20th century probably had some pretty strange problems. They had to eat real food. We got it made with our meal capsules and artificial food.
Let's go find out.
I almost hate to switch LK14 on. He's always got some wisecrack about me. Oh well, here goes.
Hello again, Elroy Jetson. Good to see you, George Jetson.
What? Did you say good to see you, George Jetson?
Of course. I am programmed to teach. With someone like you around, it is not difficult to perform my function. There is so little you know.
Oh, I should have known you wouldn't be saying anything nice to me.
Hey, let's get on with the look at nutrition.
Excellent idea. I have already told you that there are 6 nutrient groups which the human body must have to function properly. To review, they are protein, carbohydrates, fats, vitamins, minerals, and water.
So what? If you miss a couple of the nutrients, what harm can it do?
Precisely what I was about to inform you on, Jetson. Let us talk about nutritional problems that occurred in the 20th century.
Were there many, LK?
Deficiency diseases were more common outside of the United States. However, some did occur in that country.
What's deficiency mean?
It means a lack of, not having enough of one of the vitamins, minerals, or other nutrients.
Gosh, what were some of those diseases?
Let me briefly describe several of the more common deficiency diseases. A disease called beriberi occurred when sufficient amounts of vitamin B1, or thiamine as it is sometimes called, were missing. Beriberi commonly occurred in countries where people ate large amounts of white rice and little else. This disease caused the body to hold in large amounts of water and have a puffy appearance. Another type caused the muscles to waste away.
That sounds pretty serious.
Deficiency diseases were indeed a serious matter. Another ailment, one caused by the lack of vitamin C, was called scurvy. This disease killed many seamen back in the 18th and 19th centuries. It was found that lemons and limes, which are high in vitamin C, prevented the disease. When British ships started carrying large amounts of these fruits, the sailors got the nickname limeys.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of that.
A bone disease known as rickets is a result of too little vitamin D. This vitamin must be present to allow calcium and phosphorus to be used in bone formation.
Gee, I never would have guessed that poor nutrition could cause those kinds of problems.
Yes, Elroy, it can. Marasmus is a disease caused by the lack of enough fuel foods, too few calories. It is partial starvation. A lack of the mineral iodine could cause a disease known as goiter. The thyroid gland must have iodine to function. Without it, the thyroid will swell.
Some of those names sound strange, but those diseases sound like big trouble.
Now you are catching on, Jetson. In the 20th century, some doctors and nutritionists claimed that a lack of fiber in the diet could be harmful to a person's large intestine.
What's fiber?
Fiber is roughage or bulk in the diet. It is the part of food that the body cannot digest, like the bran of whole grains. Those doctors believed that a proper amount of bulk helped material pass through the intestines at the proper speed.
You've really convinced me. Deficiency diseases and problems were real trouble.
During the last half of the 20th century in advanced societies, deficiency was not the real cause for concern.
What was?
Too much.
You mean too much food?
Too much of the wrong kinds of foods. Too much fat, too much sugar, and too much salt.
But you need those things in your diet, right, okay?
Remember, everything must be in balance. Let us look at the problem. First, we shall examine sugar. As I mentioned before, sugar is one of the carbohydrate foods. Inside the body, all carbohydrates are changed into simple sugar. If more complex carbohydrates are present in the diet, There is little or no use for refined sugar.
But does refined sugar hurt the body?
The problem with sugar is that it contains many calories, but not many other nutrients. Too many calories can lead to being overweight. Being overweight is linked to heart disease, diabetes, and stroke, all very serious medical problems. Also, sugar was the leading contributor to tooth decay, a very common problem in the 20th century.
Golly, why did people eat the sugar?
Elroy, most of the prepared foods people ate contained sugar. A lot of the people did not even realize that many of these foods contained the sugar.
Imagine not realizing what their food contained.
Imagine that. Another problem was too much fat and cholesterol.
Just a minute, LK. What's cholesterol?
It is a substance somewhat like a fat. It is used in the construction of cell walls. An excess of cholesterol in the bloodstream, however, can attach itself to the walls of the blood vessel. Eventually, the vessels can become so clogged that blood can hardly flow. This is dangerous to the body. Fat causes the same problem. In addition, extra fat will be stored. This leads to obesity or being overweight. We have previously discussed the health problems this can lead to.
What else did they have problems with?
Many additives were used in food, Elroy.
What are additives?
I thought even you might be able to figure that out. Additives are anything added to foods. These additives could be natural items or synthetic chemicals.
Why in the universe would they add things to food?
For a variety of reasons. Some were to keep food from spoiling as quickly, to add color, change the texture, or improve the flavor.
And these additives were harmful?
Many were safe. Others were found harmful to human health after they had been in products for years. Still others produced ill effects only in certain individuals.
I'll say it again. I can't imagine those primitive people eating all those things and not thinking about what was in the food.
Mr. Jetson, I have a question for you.
Oh, something your superior intelligence can't help you answer, huh? Okay, go ahead. I'll bail you out, LK.
Do you know what your meal pills and synthetic food are made of?
I think that, well, maybe it's, I guess,
What was that about people not knowing what was in their food?
Okay, Mr. Know-It-All, what's in our synthetic food and meal pills?
Ingredients such as diastroidic polyblat, hydrolyzed meteor particles, ionized drillic acid, neutronic glycerids, and artificial coloring and flavor.
Well, gee, LK, we're a highly advanced civilization. These things are all good for us, right?
Let me ask you both another question. Common health problems in the 20th century were heart disease, cancer, diabetes, and cirrhosis of the liver. Have you ever heard of any of these?
Well, of course. Those diseases are still around.
Exactly. Medicine has never found total cures or causes for these diseases. Many causes may be linked to diet, however.
You mean our synthetic food and meal pills may not be the perfect thing for us to eat?
Come on, Elroy. Our scientists couldn't make any mistakes.
Just a minute, Jetson. It is not a question of making mistakes. Science and technology can only do so much. Sometimes artificial is not the answer.
LK-14, are you suggesting we go back to real food?
There has been nothing found to date to nutritionally improve on a balanced diet of wholesome food.
Gosh! What do you say, Pop?
As much as I hate to admit it, maybe LK-14 has a point. But where do we start? We don't know much about food.
Again, you are fortunate to have my superior intelligence at hand. I can instruct you on planning a good diet of real food.
Oh, this sounds like fun. When do we start?
After I have had a chance to shut down my circuits for a regenerating period. A computer does not live by solar energy alone.
Yeah, come on.